All right, let's start looking at the expanding West as people start moving, settling the West, exploring the West, conquering the West in America. Trails to the West. So why did Americans move west? Well, there's five main reasons. Number one is for cheap and free land. There was unlimited land available. Of course, it wasn't American land. It was land we will end up taking from Mexico, from the Native Americans, from other groups as well. But we take it and we conquer it, and it's an unlimited resource for settlers to conquer in the West. Um, Another reason for the mining, you've heard the gold rush. People rush out to California looking for gold, but they also look to mine silver, copper, and iron later. Uh, Farming, some of the best farming fields and valleys are in the north central valleys of California and southern Oregon. A warm, wet, or temperate, wet climate allows for fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds to be grown year round there. And so this is another huge reason why people came to the West. A lot of people came for the mining, but they ended up doing farming. Ranching from we learned ranching from the Mexican cowboys or vaqueros, and the cowboy was really originated in Mexico, but on the open range, eventually herding cattle and other animals will become a big, big business. And then the most original explorers of the West did fur trading. They hunted and looked particularly for otters and beavers because these had water repellent properties, their furs did, and that was very popular at the time. However, when the Industrial Revolution starts to kick in around the world and we start being able to make garments out of wool and cotton, the appeal of skins and furs to wear, it becomes far, far less. And also with the depletion of the animals, so many animals being killed, um, they become harder to obtain fur. So fur trade will be relatively short-lived in the West. Manifest destiny is a key term we talk about when we are thinking about the West. It really has two different levels to it. At the national level, it's the idea that America should be a coast-to-coast nation, not a nation that just hugs the Atlantic Ocean, not a nation that goes to the Mississippi River, but a nation that where American people will rule from the shores of the Atlantic to the coastline of the Pacific and everything in between. It's really the dream that America should be not just an ordinary country, but should be a rich, powerful, abundant country. And the early American settlers really thought it was God's plan for Americans to rule from coast to coast, and it was their duty to make it happen. On the individual level, manifest destiny, manifest means to create destiny, your future. It's the opportunity for Americans to make their own luck. This is a land of opportunity. As Americans, we have the ability, and we really feel right to forge our own destiny, to create our own dreams, to live out our desires through hard work, goal setting, determination, persistence. And it's the idea that also in America, you're in charge of your own life. You're independent. You forge your own destiny. So manifest destiny, kind of two levels of it. From a national level, ruling from coast to coast and creating this great nation. On an individual level, building the life that you want and the idea of the American dream. What can we learn from this? In America, getting back to the American dream, anything is possible. You think about presidents like Abraham Lincoln and Andrew Jackson coming from one-room cabins to the presidency. When you think about all the success, and there's just endless stories of people achieving incredible things in America who did not have incredible advantages to achieve those things. So in America, opportunities are unlimited and limitless, but all you have to do is dream in a limitless way and then be consistent in your work and in your improvement and taking steps towards your goals and your dreams. You don't have to know the whole plan. You just have to be able to build momentum by taking one step at a time, one step forward at a time, building momentum one step at a time. When you look at the first explorers of the West and the people that went on the Oregon Trail and the Santa Fe Trail, they didn't really know exactly what it was going to take to get all the way from Missouri to Oregon, but they took one step at a time and they figured it out along the way. And that's how we as citizens, when we're looking for our goals, our dreams, our desires, we need to just take the first step and start building momentum and see what happens. Along the way, there will be setbacks. We have to keep going. You know, the people on the Oregon Trail, when they first came to the first river that was blocking the trail, they didn't turn around and go home. They figured out a way to get past that. So there's going to be setbacks, but you got to keep going. Creative thinking, creative mind. There's more than one way to solve a problem. And you throw those things together, and the American dream is possible for anyone. Thank you.